Hi guys, it's me. So I want you to meet the three Stooges of Instagram. So I want you to meet Sam Heughan. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Star of shows like Outlander and some really bad version of Tarzan, I think. I do not follow this man. He also left his location on. Hi, Juliet, he said yesterday. I said, I'm sorry, but do we know each other? No, I don't think so, he said. I thought you must be a fan. I said, of who? And why would you just assume that? Okay, my bad. It's just that I get to meet most of my fans on IG, said my scammer. I said, where did you find my account then? I guess it usually pops up from from other fans' profile suggestions, he said, scrambling for a reason. I said, what is it that you do? Your account doesn't say, just says artist. Do you paint? And in response to, I guess it usually pops up from other fans' profile suggestions, I said, I don't see why it would. To which he said, now I know for sure you really don't know me. I'm an actor and also a script writer. And in response to, now I know for sure you really don't know me, I said, that's what I've been trying to say. And in response to, I'm an actor and also a script writer, I said, really? In what exactly? Now, yes, I did know who this guy was, but not well enough. I'm more popular in the series Outlander, said my scammer, indignant. And in response to his own Outlander, he goes, I guess you haven't seen it. Oh, great. Oh, yes, you're going to meet this scammer later. And in response to, I'm more popular in the series Outlander, I said, I've read the books. I haven't seen the show. What else? You are more of a book person, he automatically assumes. I said, I never said that. What else have you been in? And in response to, I've read the books, haven't seen the show, what else? He says, I've been featured in some movies for the last decade. I said, who did you play in Outlander? And in response to, I've been featured in some movies for the last decade, I said, yes, which ones for the third time? And in response to, who did you play in Outlander? Jamie Fraser, said my scammer, who I had actually gone away to Google this. I said, I see. The closet homosexual who has the affair with the British Army officer. What other films? Now, yes, I'm a huge fan of the books, guys, so I do know that that's not exactly accurate, but neither did my scammer. And in response to, yes, which ones for the third time, he goes, it's actually a long list. You will have to check me out yourself. I said, why can't you tell me? You're right here. And in response to what other films, he goes, The Spy Who Dumped Me. I said, never heard of it. Sorry. A Princess for Christmas? Love Again? Said my increasingly frustrated scammer. I said, they must have been low-budget films then. I watch blockbusters and foreign films. To which he says, it's a real long list and they are no low-budget works. What type of movies do you like? I said, I told you, blockbusters and foreign films. My most popular movie is Bloodshot. No idea what that is. I said, never heard of it. Sorry. To which he said, you don't watch Hollywood movies? I said, yes, I do. There are thousands of films made each year. And in response to his own, my most popular movie is Bloodshot. I did it with Vin Diesel, he said. To which I responded, ugh, that's why then. Can't stand the man. He's famous. Insinuating that I didn't think Sam was. To which he said, you are the first one that I have to explain my work without seeing any of it. I said, but awful. We'd cross-posted and I was still talking about Vin Diesel. And then I said, I'm shocked, in response to being the first one who didn't know who he was. I said, none of those films you mentioned were ever advertised or shown in cinemas here, and we get all the big ones. I mean, I know who Vin Diesel is and I can't stand him. To which he said, where are you from, Juliet? I said, I'm from a small town in the mountains of mist in Australia. Do you know where Australia is, or are you Googling it? Because he'd gone away for a while. Okay, how is it over there? He asks. I said, are you American? And in response to, okay, how is it over there? I said, you've never been? I knew damn well. I think he'd been in the country this year. He'd also come in 2016. He's apparently massive fan of Australians and Australia in general. And in response to, are you American? My scammer says, no, I'm in Glasgow. I was making him earn his remittance. I said, Scottish. I said, have you never been to Australia? How strange. Many films are made here. And him going back to Google. I was in Australia earlier this year with the Outlander team. I said, in 2024? Yeah, in February, he said. George Michael back. I said, that's strange. Never heard about it on the news, and usually I would have been all over it. I was in Melbourne, he states, and the next day in Sydney. I said, then you know what the country's like, don't you? To which he said, okay, I have to go now. My attention is needed here. I said, yes, I'm sure it is. It must be evening in Nigeria, right? See you later. Which got my scammer's attention. It's nice to meet you, Juliet. That doesn't know anything about me, and I thought you are a fan. I don't know how he got that impression, considering I told him at the start I had no idea who he was. To which I responded, you said I was a fan. I never said that. Potts, let's face it, you have no idea who Sam is. Do you? I, on the other hand, didn't need to Google a bunch of stuff, but watching you do it was fun. You made a huge mistake with your profile, but that's good. At least you won't fool anyone with this profile. At which point he restricted me and I just sent laughing emojis in case he comes crawling back. So that was Mughal number 1. I've got 2 more. Now I want you to meet Matteo Bocelli, formerly known as Tom Jones. Now, the reason I'm not doing this last, even though it is the longest, is because my last one, Jimmy Barnes, rang me. And I will post the phone conversation, because it's a good 20 minutes long, I think, after I've posted this video. So stay tuned. I said, why are you asking to follow me, please? Because I'd gone on to every one of his posts and put scammer, 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 and he still kept asking to follow me. Because you are my lovely fan, he said. I always see your likes and comments on my official page. I said, you've seen the comments I made on this profile, correct? You even liked one. Now, why would you think I made those comments? Use your critical thinking. To which my Muppet said, when I'm not here to argue with my fans, but I was attracted through your like on my official page. I would love to know more about you if you don't mind. And in response to when I'm not here to argue with my fans, I said, well, I'm not here to engage with obvious fraudsters. And in response to I will love to know more about you if you don't mind, I said, you can try, but I need proof you're real. And in brackets, cue the long-winded assurances and usual format. To which my scammer said, I understand you. You may be wondering, as famous as I am, I still have time to chat with you. But the truth is I am a human being too, and I treat everyone with equality. To which I very unhelpfully said, no, I did not wonder that. Nobody wonders that. To which my scammer said, all right, dear, I don't make friends with my fans, but I was attracted through your like on my official page. When I'm not busy, I always take time to write to some of my fans to appreciate them for their love and support, and you happens to fall among them. To which I said, I'm wondering why your English is so bad for a Welshman. Nothing in your format for that? Or is it just age? To which my scammer says, if you don't trust me, you can go ahead and block me, okay? I said, I don't need to. Insta will take this nonsense profile down anyway. To which he said, I understand, but this is really me. I am not here for jokes. And secondly, Insta do not allow any other person create a duplicate of my page. It's on their violation of law, okay? Now stay with me, guys. There is method to my madness. I got him to expose all the formats he was using. He thought I was helping him, but I actually didn't really. So please just reserve judgment, okay? I said, yet here we are, against all guidelines, you and about 200 other fake Toms, and that's why they'll take you down when they get around to it. You know that you're all using the same format, right? That's why you've got no clients. To which my scammer says, honestly, I have received different kinds of report from my management on how people using my information to hurt others. I feel so crazy about this mess. To which I said, oh dear, we're just ploughing ahead with the script, aren't we? And what makes you different from all the Mughals on here, Tom? To which he said, I just want to give a big shout out to all my fans out there who have followed my work up until now. I said, sure, which our absolute tool, love-hearted. You don't really trust me, he finally said. Light dawns on Marblehead. This one was a genius, guys. I said, you forgot to tell me about the FBI working with your management. And in response to you don't really trust me, I said, you're using the same format, dude. I know it by heart. You're also unoriginal. It's insulting, to be honest, hence why you will not get clients. To which he said, how can I do that when you are here doubting me? So there it is, right? So he can't get clients because I'm doubting him, because I'm saying he's not real, but he's trying to be real. But if I didn't doubt him, then I would be a client and he'd be a successful scammer, I think is what he was trying to say. I said, do what? Get clients? I don't know. Be original. In response to how can I do that when you are here doubting me? I said, I can't tell you how to do your hustle for you. Just know it's old and tired and actually learn how things work in the Western world. That might help. To which he said, I understand you. Can you really tell about your past experience online, if you don't mind? Hastily grabbing a piece of paper and pen. To which I said, why? So you can get better at this? No, I don't think so. You all sound the same, with the same bad English. Maybe don't do celebrities. You'll always get caught out in the end. To which he said, you are a smart woman. I really want to know your past experience online. Have you been scammed? Completely betraying where he's come from. I said, ever since that boy in America killed himself, you guys are all over the news. Nobody will fall for the scam anymore. To which he said, what do you mean by that? I said, no, I've never been scammed. You guys are too easy to spot. Which our absolute idiot love hearts. And in response to what do you mean by that? I said, exactly that. All your scams are all over the news, the internet, everywhere. The EFCC are working with the FBI. You'll all get caught sooner or later. To which he said, I don't really understand what you are saying. Oh, absolute tool of an idiot. I said, someone killed themselves because of scammers. The FBI and the Nigerian government got together and caught them. It's all over the news. So everyone knows about you guys now. To which my scammer said, honestly, I'm not here to argue with you. I said, you're here to get tips on how to be better and you're not going to get it. The real Tom Jones knows all about this. He spoke about it just last week. Can you tell me more about yourself? He tries, hope against hope. I said, why? To which he said, you are a smart woman. To which I said, and? I failed to see the relevance. Use your critical thinking skills here. To which my absolute idiot said, I always see your likes and comments on my official page. I said, oh dear, you're going back to that now, are you? And sent a yawning emoji. This is my fan page, honestly, okay? He said. I said, so unoriginal. And in response to this is my fan page, honestly, okay? I said, then you can prove it, can't you? Cue the excuses. To which he said, all right, dear. I said, I know it's evening over there, but surely you're better than this. To which he says, what do you want to know about me? I said, about you. I know all I need to know. Shall I tell you what I know? To which he says, yeah! Exclamation point. I said, okay, you're West African, most likely Nigerian. You're young, about 20, and you hustle for clients online for money. To which my absolute stooge of an idiot goes, what do you mean by that? I said, was I unclear? To which he said, I don't understand your words. Of course not. I said, you give yourself away every time you act like you don't understand. The real Tom knows all this. Your English isn't good, I know, but I wasn't using big words. And I showed where I said you give yourself away every time and repeated myself. I said, you think Tom isn't aware? Dearie, dearie me, shaking my head. To which my scammer says, yeah, I spoke about it last week. Are you doubting me? And no, Tom didn't speak about it last week. I said, gotcha, sent laughing emojis. I said, you guys are really thick, aren't you? Generally speaking. To which he said, you are not an Tom Jones fans. I said, oh, I'm a big Tom Jones fan. That's how I know you aren't him, just by how you write. And I bet you don't have a Welsh accent either. Did you have to go Google it? Yes, best you do, because there was some gap there. But no, this one was tenacious. Why would I reply you when you don't believe me? He said. I said, because you have no other clients, and I'm not surprised. You'll not get any, not with your English and this profile. To which my Muppet said, I'm not here for clients. I have everything in my life. Love, trust. I said, if you say so. So you make fake profiles just to chat with people. To which he said, you are so rude. I can see you are not a fan of mine. To which I sent laughing emoji and 4 yawning emojis. I said, unintelligent psychological tactics showing your real age. And in response to, you are so rude, I can see you are not a fan of mine, I said, and you're unoriginal and your format is old. To which he sends a love heart. Really? He asked. I said, yep, that's what I've been telling you. That's why you have no clients. Well, I can understand you, but you know that I am a very busy man. I do tour up and down state to state. This is okay, so don't be bothered by that. Apropos of nothing. To which I sent laughing emojis. I went, wow, again with the nonsensical format with the bad English. To which he said, all I've got to tell my beloved fans is that there are so many imposters or scammers using my name and profile. Please, you've got to be very careful and never give out your personal details to anyone using my name or profile, please. So I decided to create this fan page so that I can reach out to most of my fans, and you happen to be one of them. I've received hundreds of messages from some of my fans about some imposters using my name or profile trying to scam them. To which I responded, nice copy-paste. Because normally when you type, you see the bouncy balls, typing. This one just appeared magically. No one types so fast. I said, still bad English. I've seen them all, mate. They are badly written, and if you paid for them, you got ripped off. To which my scammer said, all right, dear. To which I responded, all right, dear. Another thing you guys always get wrong. I think I'll lower your age to about 17 now. You're new at this, aren't you? And in response to, all right, dear, another thing you guys always get wrong, he said, so what was that? To which I responded, no, you'll have to figure that out yourself. Use some of those critical thinking processes an adult would have. I didn't lie when I told you that you guys are all over the news at the moment. Google it. The guys are in jail for life. The EFCC are taking action. They're sick of it. To which my scammer says, oh, I see what gets you wrong. I guess you have another man that you are supporting. Sorry. To which I went, what? Are you just gibbering now? No real man ever expects a lady to support him. To which he says, I wish you good luck because I can't be here figuring with my fans. But the main thing is that I do not think you are great fans of mine. Trying that stupid shit again. To which I sent back to the same childish, unintelligent nonsense. This will make a good example of scammer tactics as a warning, and your English isn't improving. To which he said, well, I think you are just joking about, because you can just be upset with me. Guys, grammar, please, grammar. To which I said, I'm not upset. I find you and your amateurish efforts amusing. I now know you're new at this, or just unintelligent, certainly not an 80-year-old man. To which he said, I have a name to protect. Wish you already know more about that, and I can't be here figuring with you, or angry with you. I'm not well of that. If that will make you stop listening to my musics, no problem with that, I'm fine. Apropos of nothing again. To which I said, oh, wow, dearie me, not much better, is it? I said, the English is getting worse the more emotional you get. You need to remember you're pretending to be an octogenarian. I said, you may Google the word if you need to. At that point, he went away for a little bit and then came back. Hello, my beautiful. I'm not in a good mood to write you this message because of the situation happening to me. I have received different kinds of rapport from my management on how people using my information to hurt others. I feel so crazy about this mess. To which I said, no, that won't do either. You'll be asked what situation. You may keep practicing, though. To which my absolute fuckwit said, it's really crazy on how some of my fan can get victims with importance because as an educated fan and trusted fan, you are supposed to know that I can never bring myself so low communicating on social media asking for money or gift kind this crazy because I'm a famous, rich and inflexible. I can never beg anyone for anything in life. Talk more on bringing my personality low by asking for money on social media. I don't know what the hell that was. I'm sorry. I've lost it now. Sorry, I went, yikes. Throw that one away immediately. It's terrible. To which he said, I'm not here to argue with you, okay? To which I said, argue? That's new, but no, that won't work either. Try another. All attempts at emotional manipulation will expose you and your age. At which point he changed the profile to Pacelli, and I just sent laughing emojis, and he toddled off. I know I should have left this as the finale, but I couldn't, because obviously the Jimmy Barnes one leads to the all-important phone conversation. But oh, this one was just beautiful. Beautiful. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Now I want you to meet a very angry-looking Jimmy Barnes, who also left his location on, and I decided to tell him to see what would happen. Thank you for your love and support towards me and my music career. I really do appreciate. Love her, love her, love her. I said, really, how's Nigeria? How's the weather? Why are you messaging Jimmy fans at 5 a.m. Australian time? He didn't come back. I said, no, don't want to chat now? LOL. That got his attention. In response to, really, how's Nigeria? How's the weather? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Nigeria? Question mark, question mark, question mark. What do you mean? Double question mark. He was very incensed. To which I responded, yes, my dear. You made a huge mistake with that nonsensical profile. But that's fine. At least it's out of the way and we can dispense with the back and forth. Just tell me what you'd like. To which he responds, sorry, I don't understand you. I said, well, I don't speak pidgin, so I'm sure you'll work it out. Jimmy is fully aware of what's going on, so the surprise is just telling. Use your critical thinking skills. And at this point, he'd gone and checked out his profile and turned his location off. I said, and removing it doesn't erase it from existence. That's what phone cameras are for. Think I didn't get a screenshot before? Dear me, are you new at this? You had this profile since 2017 and didn't spot it. Wow. To which he responds, really? I said, are you asking or stating? To which he said, where are you listening from? I don't know what you're talking about. 3 exclamation points. This one was very triggered. I said, dude, I screenshotted your location. And in response to, I don't know what you're talking about, I said, well, you're clearly not Aussie. That's obvious by your English. I said, temper. We must learn to accept our mistakes, which elicited a response. Lol, nothing is wrong with my English. 4 exclamation points. Are you from Nigeria? 3 question marks. I said, yeah, there is. And in response to, are you from Nigeria? I said, no, but you are. Jimmy isn't famous anywhere else bar Australia, which you'd know if you were actually him, which we know you aren't. And in response to, no, but you are, he goes, lol, how do you know that? Question mark, question mark. Now, there are 2 of these scammers, which you will hear in the recording. And in response to that, I said, I already told you. Do you have proof? 3 exclamation points. I said, not my fault you think changing it erases it from existence. To which he says, I did it, changed it. And do you have proof? I said, I have the screenshot before you changed it. And in response to, I did, it changed it. I said, yes, when I told you I knew, I watched you do it. I think someone is trying to log in my account, he said. 3 more exclamation points. To which I said, laughing emojis. I said, don't get mad, Muggle, you were caught. To which we had a video call. I said, you muppet, you actually have to play the clip fully. You're new at this, aren't you? To which we had another call. I said, I can hear your accent just fine. At which point he'd restricted me and then he decided to unrestrict me. Question mark, question mark, question mark. I said, I could hear your accent just fine, yelling from across the room. Even got it recorded if you want to hear it. I'm in Australia, same as Jimmy, so there is no network issues before you start. Can we chat on Telegram? He said. So why would I go onto a skeevy site with some fraud from Instagram? Really? How do you know I am fraud? Said my scammer, who you will hear in the extended phone conversation. I said, I heard you just fine and your accent. You think I don't know what Jimmy sounds like? He's not a kid from Nigeria, unlike you. To which he said, can you stop saying that? Completely triggered. I said, what do you say? Yelled from across the room in a Nigerian accent. Dearie me, hilarious. To which he said, have you met me before? Question mark, question mark. I said, have I met Jimmy? Yes, everyone has. I have no idea who you are, except that you're some kid from Nigeria looking for clients who will remit and doing a terrible job. Are you aware of a thing called accent? Correct. It shows where a person is from, usually. To which he says, I want to see your real face. I said, why would I show my face to some idiot child trying to lie to me? Give me one good reason. Are you do know that? Whatever that meant. I said, what? Want to write that again, but in English? Let me see you, he demands, with 3 exclamation points. I said, why? With 4 question marks. Let me see you, he demands. I said, you've already lied to me several times. I have no inclination to show my face to someone who is hustling. Hustling? Question mark, question mark. What do you mean? I said, well, let's look at the facts. You're Nigerian, pretending to be an Aussie singer, badly as well. You left your location on and then showed me your accent when you yelled from across the room. What does all that information tell you? You're not on here trying to make friends. That much is clear. To which we had another conversation. Send me your number. I said, never gonna happen. Why? Let's be friends. I said, no, thank you. I will like to be your friend. I said, no, thank you. To which he said, thank you? Question mark, question mark. Can you please calm down? I don't know what they think being angry was. I didn't think no thank you was a show of anger, but okay. To which I said, I'm being polite. Do you want me to be impolite? To which he said, I just want us to be a good friend. I said, no, thank you. I won't hurt. Sending about 6 insane hurt emojis. I said, no, thank you. Why are you acting like this? I will show you my real. Sending an insane amount of exclamation points. I said, I'm not friends with low quality, low character people. Have a nice night. Goodbye. To which he said, 4 very pathetic sad emojis, and I won't hurt you. I said, because I wouldn't let you. Lying hurts people. What you do hurts Jimmy. To which he said, I promise I won't hurt you. I want to show you my real face. I said, I don't associate with people with no moral compass. No, thank you. Not interested. To which he said, and why are you acting like this? Completely incensed and completely not getting it. They just don't get it, guys. They're all psychotic. I'm sorry. To which he shows 3 sad emojis. I said, I'm going now. Have fun talking to yourself. To which he says, no problem. Thank you. I'm going to eat. He just sent that literally while I was making this video. So there you go. That were my 3 stooges for today. 3 absolute nonces. Total idiots. So I'm going to post this first and then I will post the video with the same thumbnail, okay? So talk to you guys soon. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Bye.